he let it be known. He says there's so much wrong with the system, so much wrong with.
And I think here he's talking more about not asking but taking back.
Yes.
All of your love, all that you gave to me, I cannot give it up, not so easily. All alone with you.
Do it. And we're here getting life together.
It is 6 degrees of separation.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, get in the comment section.
Please do.
And many have got in the comment section about the song that we reacted to, Monster You Made, Burna Boy. And I think that, I mean, to be clear, we are American. We're born in America. We would probably be considered African American by most.
We are.
I have Puerto Rican roots, but I can trace them back to Africa.
As we all can.
And yeah, we are taught English. We are taught, you know, European history more than anything. Don't necessarily know much about, you know, the direct effects and the chain reactions of what's happened throughout history and continues to happen. We are becoming more aware and more educated and empowering ourselves with more knowledge to, you know,
to be better.
Clip the loops. But, you know, as a child, when you go to the museum and you see a tomb of King Tut, you don't really put 1 and 2 together that these tombs, these artifacts are all being stolen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, very true, very true. And we just, we do our best to provide quality service. And not only that, we also understand. It's not to say that we don't understand when something affects somebody, especially one thing affects us all. And especially as a country where we're from in America, our country affects all the other countries. But we also, too, at a certain point of it, a lot of us are so focused on working for ourselves, working our own lives, trying to get things together, that we miss the smaller details. And that's where we brought us to right now, is to finalize the final details and get a better understanding of what we were dealing with.
Try to take a deeper
perspective,
understanding of what's happening in this Burna Boy video.
Of course.
So we're gonna watch it again and try to be more attentive.
Yes.
Me immediately too, I did notice that the Bible was there, and I was reading some passages.
What I happened to notice was the extreme imagery that they jumped with at the beginning of the video. A lot of imagery that just hit home. The riots, fire,
stop the looting,
the famine. It's a lot of things that took place in those couple of seconds.
It's true.
How could you smile
when you're surrounded by pain?
Yeah, definite. It hurts. It hurts. Put it for minimum wage.
And then you turn around and you blame them for their anger and rage.
Yeah, it happens. And it
people
happens,
are fighting for more.
You're fighting for more, and it happens all around the world. Images are intense. Those images are
that
intense.
was about apartheid.
Yeah, he took the right imagery to show you what's really happening. Like it's going down. The streets are uneasy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And there he talks about how, they skip classes in school because of what the teachers teach.
Yeah.
And
They
the
taught them European teaching,
which is what we've learned, and
Yeah.
it has a different perspective on things. Even if we were to talk about maybe what a Native American would feel, we celebrate Christopher Columbus Day here.
True.
It's what we're taught. We get the day off from work, we get the day off from school, and it's pretty much celebrated.
Yeah. And times are changing now.
Times are changing.
We're moving in a better direction. This part, you could hear the pain, the anger, the anguish, everything. You could feel it at this part of the song. He let it be known. He says there's so much wrong with the system, so much wrong with.
And I think here he's talking more about not asking but taking back.
Yes, he wants to take back the things that you've done wrong.
Yeah.
Down with the money.
Yeah, it says, since you met us 500 years ago, a lot has happened and you think it's over now, but it's not.
It's still continuing.
It's still continuing, and yeah, I think the money system for them seems to be the problem too, which, if you think about it overall, it's understandable because the U.S. doesn't have many natural resources.
Nah, they take everything from everyone else.
So yeah,
Claiming it as
how are you
as
the
their own.
richest, but you're not even the source
They're
of
not the
most
source of
things.
Yeah. This song was so deep, so very deep. I gotta say, I'd love to hear Chris Martin, who was on the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
He gave it some happy feel to it. That
Right.
there's a light at the end of this tunnel.
Right.
We are the monsters you made, but we will fight and continue and bring ourselves out of this problem. And it had a lot. The imagery was tight. There was a lot of things that I missed the first time that we seen.
Right.
And so it looked better now, and I'm able to understand a lot more as I've seen just certain things that hit. And it's exactly like what's going on here in America in our times. We're fighting.
If you catch the news.
If you catch the news,
It's a big battle of racism.
Systematic oppression.
Systematic oppression.
And we're fighting. And when I say we as Black people, as African Americans, as anyone of African descent with a dark tone, light tone, doesn't matter. If you don't look like the opposition, unfortunately, it's everything. The world's against us.
It's a lot. It's not a easy battle. It's a continued thing that
and Burna Boy
awareness.
Yes, and what I love is that Burna Boy used his voice to make that be known. He made sure that you understood and learned.
Definitely.
And it's different from his original because he didn't speak in his native tongue. He ended up speaking in English, and he was like,
he's trying to get the message
Yes, he's
out.
trying to get the message out. Like, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm, for one, I'm always about burning money. Down with money.
He's not a
I'm not a fan of dollars.
He wants to go back to a barter system.
Something bigger than that. I want to go to a world without money. I feel like that'll be the ideal planet to live in here in this earth, is that a world with no money, we could live a healthier and more complete life.
Money is the scam.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's today's episode of 6 Degrees of Separation. Trying to just revisit, listen to this one again, and get a deeper understanding.
Yeah, and I definitely did. Tell us how
see
your understanding. Ooh! Hey, there go the Egyptian!
I told you! Walk like you Egyptian!
Hey!
Mami, si quisiera quedarte aquí toda la noche entera, morena. Mami, si quisiera